But as you're gonna see, it does a lot. It does a lot, but it doesn't KO. Also from there, we're gonna take a look at Milotic in Master League Classic. Milotic is a pure water type with Dragon Tail as the fast move, which of course recently was buffed and it gives it a little more play. It also has Surf and Blizzard, a charge move. Blizzard is really nice coverage right here. I'm gonna hit it right here on the Lugia, but Milotic really doesn't have the highest stats in Master League. It maxes out around 3k CP. So not that high compared to a lot of the legendaries, especially Lugia, which is just insane defensive stats. But still, Milotic has some player. It's able to beat some of the dragons like Dragonite and Giratina, and also able to beat Togekiss, which is quite nice. And this line I'm running it is like an ABB style line with Kyogre in the back as well. The whole idea is lead Groudon, they switch to Milotic, and then you really hope that they bring in a Kyogre counter, like a Giratina or a Dragonite. Those are basically the hardest Kyogre counters, and you really hope they bring those in because Milotic can beat them. Like it's like a mind game. But they can also bring in Dialga, which of course also a really good Kyogre counter, and then it is a little bit more difficult. But you can usually burn a shield because Blizzard does a lot on Dialga, so it is still alright. It's still a better matchup than Kyogre is versus Dialga, so it is pretty okay. And then it also does pretty fine versus opposing Kyogre as well, because of course you are hitting neutral damage with your fast moves, whilst the Kyogres are doing not very effective back with their waterfalls. Anyway, in this game we now have a Groudon versus Ho-Oh, and we have 2 shields. I think we should be fine here, because you know Dragon Tails really do start to add up, and Earthquake does a lot here. I chose Groudon in the lead, by the way, because Milotic struggles with Steel types, and Kyogre struggles a lot with Dragon types, so I wanted coverage for both of those in the lead. And Groudon is basically the one thing that does that really well. Beats the Dragons, beats the Steels, and win the first game. GG. Alright, opposing Groudon lead. I want to switch out here into my water type, to one of my water types, just to lure out a potential water answer. In comes Togekiss, and if you bait right there, you win the one shoot. Or if you just, if you just hit the Blizzard right here, you win. But if you want to win the ones, you'll have to bait with a Surf, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm really hoping they shoot this up right there. If they don't shoot it up right there, I am in trouble for sure. But we hit it right here. We're gonna go for the Blizzard. Are they gonna no-shoot it? Please no-shoot it. If they no-shoot it, they should KO. We hit the Blizzard and it KOs the Togekiss. That's big. We have switch advantage now, which means we'll get our Kyogre lined up versus the Groudon. And at this point, the only thing that can really kill my Groudon is like an opposing Kyogre, but I'm not expecting an opposing Kyogre. It is a Mudshot Groudon, which is very weak against Dragonite. And Kyogre is also extremely weak versus Dragonite. Besides that, if they have Togekiss and Kyogre in the back, they really don't have any like safe swaps. So, because both of those get very hard countered by common Pokemon in the meta, Togekiss gets killed by Melmetal, so it's not really a good safe swap. Kyogre gets killed by any dragon, not really a good safe swap. So I'm expecting like a Dialga maybe, but it is a freaking Kyogre, which made 0 sense to me, but it did win him the game, so GG. Just quit out right there. Alright, Melmetal Lead, very good. In comes Giratina, really good. I do want to get out of here though, because I want my Groudon lined up versus the Melmetal later. So I bring my Milotic right here. This is not an amazing matchup, because of course Shadow Ball still really hurts. But at this point, I think I should be able to farm this down, and I actually no-shield the Shadow Ball, which is really nice. No-shield the second one. At this point, I will have to go for Surf, or they'll go to the Ominous Wind, and I don't want to go 2 shields down. If they shield this up, fine with me, because then I can just farm down. If I use another shield, which probably is worth it, because, with Velmetal right there, getting Groudon aligned to it would be quite nice. Go for Surf. Bit of black, but don't think it mattered. Go for another Surf right at the end. This will do some nice chip damage, because this will bring the Melmetal into Fire Punch range, which is definitely worth it. I didn't throw my Fire Punch right here. Fire Punch does 36%. I think he's barely out of that range. So I wanted them to throw a move first before throwing the Fire Punch, like a superpower. But maybe he was in range already. I'm not entirely sure. In comes Lugia. I think I'm fine at this point. Lugia does have a shield advantage, but it is not the end of the world. I think I have a straight Surf right here. Should be fine. I don't want to save my shield for the Groudon though. They deny my move, which is kind of unfortunate. That's gonna matter in the end, I think. Because, yeah, I tried to fast move deny here, of course, but of course they get their move. Like, and I think I just barely miss out the surf because of that. Yeah, I die with the surf because of that. But I am very close to 2 fire punches. This Sky Attack will not KO my Groudon. And then go for the fire punch. They catch it on the Melmetal, which is beautiful actually, because this will KO now. Because they also called a Dragon Tail, I think. So that KOs. And then we go for another fire punch, KO the Lugia. That is a great game right there. Alright, nice. Very, very nice. Alright, next game, Togekiss Lead. Very, very bad. Very, very... Going to my Milotic. Again, Milotic can be Togekiss. In comes Dialga. In comes Dialga. And this is not horrible. This is not horrible. But it's not great. It's not great either. They go for the Iron Head, which I can survive. I go for the Blizzard. This was actually the first time hitting Blizzard on Dialga. I was really hoping this would KO. But as you're gonna see, it does a lot. It does a lot, but it doesn't KO. You just barely don't kill the Dialga. Like, that is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Like, you barely don't kill the... If Milotic would actually kill the Dialga with that Blizzard and those Dragon Tails, I think it would be a very viable pick. But because you don't... like, it's tough. It is tough. Sometimes they shoot, though. Sometimes they shoot, and that's very nicer than this. Alright. Go... Yeah, this is game over now. That was just hard counter. If that... Oh, if that freaking Blizzard would have KO'd, like, that would have been so nice. Alright, Mamoswine Lead, very bad for Groudon. But if I can get it later in the game, it will be fine. Again, you win this matchup. You win this matchup if you bait with Surf and you... Well, if they burn a shield on the Surf. Or if you just hit the Blizzard. I decided to go for the Surf right here, because I shielded. And last time they also shielded, so... I'm hoping they do it again. There you go. That is very unfortunate. At this point, you know... At this point, it's tough to bait as well, because you don't know if people know what moves Milotic has. I mean, it's never seen play in any league. It's never seen play in any league. So, I wasn't sure if people knew the moveset. So, that's also kind of what makes baiting a little bit risky. But I think they did know the moveset, because they did shoot the second Blizzard. Alright, Giratina coming in. I'll go into Groudon. In comes Mamoswine. And this is a situation where having Blizzard on Kyogre would have been way better. Because then I would have been able to farm down the Mamoswine at this point and Blizzard the Giratina. But I have Thunder. And I still stand by Thunder. I think Thunder is still the way to go in this team. Because you suck against other Kyogre. The thing is, they don't throw here. For some reason. They definitely have an Avalanche. Because it's only 6 Powder Stones. They 100% have an Avalanche. Because they had a little bit of energy advantage. I think they wanted to prevent just that though. They wanted to prevent my Kyogre from getting to a Blizzard. And that's why they let the Mamoswine just go. But that ends up being a mistake. Because I hit one Surf right here. This will put him in the red. And then I think the second Surf will KO or barely won't. It will be very, very close at least. It will be very, very close. Go for the Surf. This KOs, and we win the game. GG, GG. Pretty close one. Alright, Dialga Lead. Mewtwo. This team can't handle this team, alright. I've faced multiple of these lines, Dialga, Mewtwo, and like, the problem is, there's nothing on this team that can beat Dialga, or gets even close to beating Dialga, when you're shield down. And there's also nothing that beats Mewtwo in the even shield scenario. So yes, this is tough, and I kind of need switch, but I also can't go shields down. So this is rough. I'm just gonna shield it up though. At this point, I can farm down the Mewtwo, and that's what we're gonna try to do. And I will try something dumb. I will go into Milotic. I actually know their line. This is an opponent I've faced before. And I know that they have Kyogre in the back, so at that point, the only way to win is to bamboozle them, switch into Milotic, and hope they switch into their Kyogre. That's the only way to win. Even then, it's very difficult, but they're very smart and they're staying. But like, if I let my Kyogre go, I would have gone Groudon into the Dialga, and I would have still lost. I would have just still lost because Kyogre just sweeps the back line. So anyway. Was over either way. If I can get to the Thunder here, maybe. Get to the Thunder. Did they let it go? Maybe? 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 Nope, 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 nope. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Going to Groudon. Still, maybe if I get to the Earthquake, but they didn't have my Dragon Tail right there. And there's no shot I'm getting to the Earthquake, right? There's no chance. We get close, but that was game over from the start. GG, GG. I think that was the final game, right? That was the final game. Alright, thank you all for tuning in to this fun team. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.